You know, when you try to be awake and you try to seek the truth, you know, there are all these people in your life, the sheeple, whatever we want to call them, those who are not aware, and you might try to enlighten them, which is pretty pointless. You know, what we have to do is be avatars and show by setting a good example, and hopefully others will be inspired and find their own way, not directly imitate what we're doing, but, you know, get some enlightenment through us setting a good example. However, what bothers me is when, this has been going on for decades, when friends or family or contacts or whatever, clients, employers, coworkers, they contact me and they want to know my advice. And so I tell them, as best I can, within the limits of the law. And a lot of them get really nasty attitudes toward me. Some of them turn into big backstabbers, or they actually attack me. And, you know, so if I back off and say, okay, well, good luck with all that, and it turns out that I was right, whoa, then they get really mad. But, you know, there's the old saying, no good deed goes unpunished. I just got an email from a very nice lady in the United States whom I've known since the late 1970s. She lives in Florida now. I knew her in New York. And she's been really nice, reaching out to me over the years, just periodically letting me know where she is and what's happened with her. She's a very friendly lady. Wants me to visit her in Florida, though, and no way. Absolutely no way. But, in fact, she wants me to go live there, which is crazy. But, she doesn't like that, you know, I've commented about bad stuff that I see going on. And I knew her late husband very well. These are very dear friends from when I was a young woman in New York. And they consider themselves pretty evolved, pretty enlightened. And I just think they're very nice people. He passed away last year. He killed himself. But she's in a new marriage and everything. She has a new life. And, you know, I get from a lot of people, oh, Lisa, stop with all your gloom and doom, you know. I really have been called Chicken Little, and much worse. Finally, I got an email from her last night. She said she wants me to email, not send any video clips, like the history of money in the U.S. and what's happening now. And I actually wrote her back a fairly long email last night because she's a dear old friend. And I said, well, you know, you have to look at, you can look on YouTube, you can look on Daily Motion, you could look, you know, you don't need an account, you could look at my favorites as a start. If she wanted this for her friends also. I said, you know, if people can contact me through my website, I can email them back. I can try to forward them clips from time to time, but really, you know, if they want me as a consultant, they have to pay me. I don't have that great of a life right now, but I do have a life, and I don't want to do this for free, even for an old friend. And I still got another email from her today, you know, basically she hadn't even heard me. So I give up. I really, you know, Gey Valt. I give up. Anyway, the email I wrote to her last night, I said, really, if you're just now waking up, you and your friends there in Florida, I really think it's too late. I really think it's much too late, because I think the you-know-what is going to start hitting the fan, especially in the United States, this month. And I talked to her about how this month the United States will not be able to meet its mandatory spending requirements, and okay, if they do QE3, that's not going to be good. I mean, not being able to meet the mandatory spending requirements is not good. QE3 is not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Either way, it's not good. There's no way they can pay off the debt. Okay, you guys, a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am preaching to the converted. Wow, do you hear this noise? That's one of the reasons I don't like walking down the street. There's a beautiful park, the Legion of Honor Park, on the other side of this wall. The entrance is up ahead. But walking down here to get into this beautiful park where they have a great tulip festival every spring, it's really noisy and gritty and grungy and stuff, you know. April in Paris, right? Okay.